Welcome back to our video. In today's video, we're going to be playing City Skylines, and in today's video, we're going to be finishing up our island series. In today's video, we're going to be building a cargo harbor island, and then we're also building a industrial area for most of our polluting services like trash and waste treatment. Well, that would be trash, but wastewater. And so I mainly started off by just building the road plan of the area, and also I did get a suggestion to make it a bit slower, so yeah, that's why this episode's quite a bit longer than usual. But I also wanted to fix this up just because it's causing horrible traffic, and it's just a matter of the nodes being too close together. The nodes are the blue circles on the roads. But then I rearranged where our tram hub is, just in this way we could our tram depot, so this way we could make it to where I don't need to do any like tram roads where it isn't needed. But so all I had to do was just place it there, and then I just need to place on a little piece of the tram only road. So this way no cars will use it, and trams will basically never use it. The only reason why it's there is because you need it for the trams to work. So what I did is that I tried to get as minimal amount of services as we needed, just because we do need quite a few industrial buildings for our island. And even though its main focus in terms of its economy is tourism, they would still have a bit of a industrial bit of focus. But yeah, now I'm just filling it up with power, which I did use the Heart of Korea ones just because they look very nice and they look fairly futuristic, and also we don't need a whole load of power, so I just use them. And then after that, I immediately got to work on the island, and this is what mainly took me quite a while, because first of all, I made it in the wrong spot, so it was right over the cargo line, which then beat any boats that were coming in. Which, now that I think about it, we could have kept it there, because that was just the cargo line for that harbor, which we will be removing. But just let the water come off, and then I put down my core walls going all along. And then now I was able to put in our cargo harbors, which is literally just 2 cargo harbors. I'm doing pretty much the same exact thing that I did on the cruise ship harbor area, just because they actually, if you've ever been to Bermuda on a cruise ship, that's actually how the cruise ship dock is it's completely separate from the island. And that was my main inspiration with the city. But while that's separate, the cargo harbor isn't. But I just wanted to do this just to conserve space, and I didn't really have an idea on where to put our cargo harbor on the actual mainland. And then I just tried to mess around with this just so this way the fence wasn't going through it. And then for the major part of it, which is the bridge that connects it all. And so basically I just had to bring it up by 1, and then when I came to here I just did a nice curve going into it. And then I just messed around with the roads again, and then I just built some roads in for a parking lot, and I'm doing the classic trick just because it matches up our other parking lots, and I don't really like the mid-century modern ones. And City Skylines Remastered still hasn't gotten the shopping malls update. But yeah. That is pretty much what I did there, and then I did just hook it up to everything in terms of services like pipes, and then I work on getting power connected. And then also I do believe that I zone it. But so I did just use a temporary fix for power with the water windmills, which these are actually really good for like projects like this. Especially if you're pretty much building the city without industrial already built or being built. Just because you can easily just throw them like off the coast, especially if you're working on an island, like I am. If you watched my last episode, you would have seen the trick that I used to connect power over to our cruise harbor. And so I'm just using, connect power through the water without power lines, because in my opinion they look ugly and it's just unrealistic to have them over water. But what I did is that I built up the land around it, and then I sucked out the water that was in it, and then I just placed down the earthquake sensors as I usually do, and that's what most people do. And then I just get rid of the land holding it, and as long as you don't delete those sensors, they'll be good in terms of them bringing power over, because even if they are broken, they still will connect power. But now I'm just zoning in the area, and then just to give a buffer between our tram hub and a residential, I just put some commercial buildings around the in-between area. Just so there's just that bit of buffer, and then I did just place down some services that were needed around the city, especially in this area, just because we kind of were lacking them. And then I continue to trick with earthquake sensors just to bring the power up the hill. And this time I just put it right next to the pillars, so this way it looks like some sort of like station that's next to the pillars or something like that. And like it's some sort of sensor or something. But I just placed it there just because I think it honestly just makes it look nice and it helps it fit in a bit better. But I do just work on the parking lot there, and then I get some industrial buildings in where after getting rid of some services, and then I just clean up the city in terms of like stuff that we didn't need, like the windmills and power lines and just anything like that. But yeah, here's the final product of the build today. If you have enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and hope to see you next one. Bye.